Hi, how you doing? Today in this video, what we're going to be doing is ranking hairstyles based on whether or not they could survive a bear attack. First up, we got the gym. Now, this is an interesting one because he would definitely outsmart the bear, but he would not walk away unscathed. This hairstyle would probably go on to write a best-selling autobiography about surviving a bear attack, but it would not earn a ton of money off of this, and so for that reason, I guess I'm gonna put it in C. Next up, we have the mohawk. So you might think that this one's very tough because most punk rockers wear it. In fact, this hairstyle is very, very ugly, and if there's one thing that bears hate, it's ugliness. And so the quickest way for a bear to get rid of something ugly is to eat it. So this one wouldn't work very well, unfortunately. So I guess I'm gonna put that one, maybe E. Next up we have mutton chops, and if you ever see mutton chops in the wild, then you know that only strong, burly men have them. Meaning that they'll probably fare pretty well against a bear. So I'm gonna put them, maybe B plus. There we go. Next we have the bowl cut. Now, nowhere could this ever work. This would never fight off a bear. This is a bad haircut. Like I previously mentioned, bears do not like ugliness. And not only is it ugly, but it's weak. This hairstyle would not stand up to anything. It's bad, and I'm gonna put it maybe F. That seems very appropriate. Next we have the afro. Now, remember how I said that bears don't like ugliness? Well, if there's one thing that they hate more than ugliness, it's sassiness. But they don't hate it because they want to get rid of it. They hate it because they fear it. So, an afro. Somehow I forgot to record for this part, but basically what I said was the afro is a very sassy haircut. And if there's one thing bears are afraid of, it's sassiness. So I put it in the A tier. Next I did the Prince haircut, where I said that this one was even sassier than the afro and put it at the top. So yeah. Thank you. Next we have Fu Manchu. So this one is very exciting because where would you find a Fu Manchu? That's right, on an old Asian guy. And what do old Asian guys know best? That's also right, Kung Fu. Now, this one is sort of middle of the road because it knows Kung Fu. However, as I did mention, it is an old Asian guy. So it might not use Kung Fu that much. And in fact, it might actually teach Kung Fu to the bear. Maybe also a C. Because, you know, it's okay. Now this next one's a little weird because I searched it up online and I got two results mainly for it. So here's handlebar number 1. This would do very, very well against a bear fight, and I'll tell you why. The wide stance, as you can see from here to here. Getting big and powerful in front of a bear and making a lot of noise definitely distracts the bear and definitely throws them off. So I'm gonna put this one around B. Here's the second handlebar that I could find, and I know what you might be thinking. That it's higher on the list because you might find it on a circus strongman, right? And they probably could fight a bear pretty easily. And yeah, you'd be right. However, because of a popular French detective named Poirot, this has definitely gone down in status, making it pretty weak. So I'm gonna put this one in the D tier, probably. Because, you know, like, It definitely get a few jabs at the bear, but it would definitely not win the fight. The bear would end up eating that, it's no question about it. Moving swiftly along to the buzz cut. Now, the reason people in the Army and the Navy get this haircut is because when they're first starting out, they're mostly overcompensating. So they get this haircut to display a fake amount of power and confidence. So this haircut is actually a phony, and I'm gonna put it right around C. D plus, probably. Yeah, right there. Next up, a personal favorite of mine, the Sparrow beard. Jack Sparrow's beard. Everyone knows that in a fight between a ninja and a pirate, the pirate would take the crown 9 times out of 10. So, and a bear is basically just a hairy ninja. So I'm gonna put this one in the death category, the instant death, because as soon as a bear saw this, it would immediately die, burst into flames, because it can't be challenged by this, it can't be beat. Next up, what do we got? We got the white guy. And so this one, no questions asked, this one's going in the F tier. I'm sorry everybody who's white, who's watching this, but white people, not the strongest people out there. This now brings us to the overly long eyebrows. This pairs nicely with the Fu Manchu that we talked about earlier, but it would not teach Kung Fu to the bear. It would definitely teach meditation to the bear, maybe, and I feel like that would definitely lull the bear to sleep, or just let it be at peace and not try to eat him. So I'm gonna move these overly long eyebrows to probably the B tier, because it's slightly better than its Fu Manchu counterpart, but it's not that great. Next we have the white dreadlocks. Again, just like with the bowl cut and the white guy hairstyle, this would not do well against any bear, really. So I'm probably gonna have to move this one all the way down here. I mean, look at this. What bear? As I said, they do not like ugliness, and I'm not calling this particular person ugly. I'm just saying that all white dreadlocks are ugly. So yeah, F tier down here. If there was a category below F tier, I'd definitely do it. There is one thing about the white dreadlocks. It has a brother named the black dreadlocks, and this one would definitely do a lot better against the bear. It would probably, I'd say the most damage it would probably do was maybe chop off a paw, which, that would definitely stop a bear, probably. I feel like a foot is a bad thing to lose. So I'm gonna put this one in A. Next up we have the Conan, which was very difficult for me to draw. I don't think I did it very well, but I can say that this definitely has a little bit of Black Lady sass to it. Not that much, we're not talking Prince or Afro, but it can definitely talk its way out of a situation, which is the key to winning a bear fight, by the way. So I'm gonna put this one, I'll give it a C. Cause yeah. It would probably talk its way around a bear, but it probably wouldn't do that good against a bear. Alright, 2 more. We're almost done. Next we have the bald, and if you're balding, chances are that you have been through some stuff. It's not a kid who's going to be balding. It's definitely going to be at least 30 years old, maybe older than that, hopefully older than that. So they definitely have some experience, So I'm gonna put this one. I'm actually gonna put this one in B. It's a decent grade. It did all right, but it's not the best. I will say that. Finally, oh god, we have the man bun. This one, based on what I've been saying so far, you might think that it would be lower than the gym, or maybe even lower than the mohawk. But I don't think it will be, because bears, they try to stay hip on things. They do not like to be out of the loop. And what type of people have man buns? That's right, millennials. So, I feel like a bear would probably talk for hours about new trends with the man bun. So I'm guessing that it would probably be an A. Personally, I don't think it would be, but the bear does. And so yeah, let's go over what we've learned. In a fight between a pirate and a ninja, a pirate almost always wins. A bear does not like ugliness and is deeply afraid of sassiness. And finally, we've learned that a bear always wants to stay hip with the youth of America. So thank you for watching this. I don't know what else to say to end this. Good night, America.